Welcome to session 8, I believe, of our group. A small recap from the last one. Actually, two last ones. Well, 2 sessions ago, you have done a quest for the Bank of Faerûn to get rid of some kind of a monster that was playing in the road. You've done that. You found out it was a rook. While doing that, you fell into a hole that fell into a temple that kind of made you fall, and some of you broke your legs. You walked through the temple, through the maze, found a shadow over an orb, ignored it completely, found a Faerûn dead, ignored it completely, went through a lava room, done it completely inaccurately, still passed it, and met the Weaver Steve, or so-called Steve. He teleported you back to a farm next to Faerûn where you have killed a farmer with a heart attack.
You sure he's dead?
I'm not sure. You don't know that yet. In your eyes, he was dead. You entered Faerûn, you rested there for about a day, and you found out that Faerûn is under quarantine, or let's say closed city, due to a rising number of Githyanki in the area, and the fact that the Blade Dancers, the Elven Queen's highest guard, is actually patrolling the areas and getting into the Githyanki. You managed to find a way out of the city by joining Lord Scott Littleson, or more professionally, Scott Littleshin, and his son Shlomo, were needed an escort from Faerûn to Arabelle. On the way, not much happened. You met the guards on the way. They let you pass. You entered Arabelle, and you delivered a letter from the Faerûn High Guard. It was actually delivered to him from the Glorious Sons back in the Eladrin land south. That letter you gave to the Queen's right hand, Lady Brightmere. So on and so forth. Right now, you are currently in the castle in Arabelle, sleeping soundly. You have had a long night's rest, and now it is close to morning, or morning time, kind of early morning. You have woken up to a sound of laughter that's coming out from somewhere around the hole you are in. People laughing and kind of clanging glass together. What do you do?
Deshaun looks at Darwin. Did you also find some books in the room with the dead dragon? I saw you looking at one of the tables.
Well, if I found anything, it would be my business, but right now I do not know how to translate these.
I have the same problem. I found a book that appears to be in celestial language. Would you be up to finding a translator for all these things?
Well, for now, our goals aligned. By the way, you do studies in the dark arts, don't you?
Yes.
And I take out my second book. The one which is identified, the Book of Rising. And I just show the cover to him. Can he read it?
What is the Book of Rising again?
Yeah. The one in Infernal.
One in Infernal. Can you read Infernal?
Yes.
Can.
It seems to be the Book of the Rising.
Yes. I did ask Kel about this. He seemed to have some knowledge of it. I believe it's some kind of necromantic book. Might fetch a hefty price. Wouldn't interest me, though.
Yeah, I also have this book. Deshaun shows him the one in Celestial. Would you like to trade, since I can actually read that?
Interesting. But this doesn't give me much value. I don't know what this is, though. Oh, so heck with this. Yes, we trade.
Okay, I hand him my book.
Yes. The Book of Rising is... Yeah. I'll post the link in the info.
Yeah, post the info. While this conversation is going, most of you are already awake. Some of you willingly, unwillingly, because of the loud noise coming out from the hallway.
No one's doing anything?
Everybody's still awake, still sleeping.
Let's go outside. See what's the noise.
Okay.
I've just noticed I'm in the marital bed.
Yeah, you're sharing a bed together.
Well, as what I'm going to do, I am going to kick Kel out of bed and say, "Go shut them up."
Cal kind of groans and just ignores you.
Well, I guess I'll have to go myself.
I'm going outside. Fuck this shit.
I walk into this room, obviously, because that's the next door. Do these guys say anything?
Yes, in front of you, you actually notice these guys. These are the guards that came together with Emperor Trumpus Donaldember, the ones who escorted him into the throne room. A small recap for last session, those who weren't here. When you entered the throne room, in front of you stood the Queen of Cormyr, which is shown in the pictures. Show that to you. This lady, Oriana Oberskier, on her throne room. In front of her stood these two fellas, the Grand Duchess Snadia van Dachsenbosch and the Emperor Trumpus Donaldember. They were discussing something, you didn't really know what, you didn't really overhear, you just went to your rooms and stayed there. You have noticed their personal guards, though. Trumpus Donaldember was coming with these guys, while Snadia van Dachsenbosch came with a Minotaur and a guy with a large-ass sword. You guys don't see them right now, but just to recap for the characters you see on the map. Also, this is the Duchess, and this here is Trumpus Donaldember.
He's got an aura running?
Yes. Actually, those of you who have magical fields can actually feel a certain aura around you. The air.
When he walks, there's like gold coins dropping from him or something.
Still tiny walls. That's Mexican on them.
No, everyone that gets close to him gets an immediate spray tan.
That's even better, yeah.
Oh, Rick.
So, yeah, so in front of you sits three guards. They're pretty loud. They're clunking their glasses, drinking ale. They're just chatting away about some adventure they were in. Pretty loud, though.
So what time is it again? Sorry?
It is early morning.
Early enough for me to be pissed off?
I could say about 4 a.m.
Oh, I'm pissed off. Okay, I walk up, I grab one of their glasses of ale, sit on the table in front of them, and glug their ale, and say, "What you talking about?"
Hi, lady. That's some nice drinking power you have there.
Well, thank you. However, I was enjoying a slumber till you jackasses woke me up. Why are you making so much noise?
This
It's 4
guy
a.m.
over here with the hood kind of looks at you with ruby eyes that you don't really see through and says, "Oh, pardon me, miss. We were just so the table's free and we didn't know anybody was here. Forgive us."
Does this look like a stable to you?
I meant table. I'm sorry, the mosque. It's hard to speak.
Oh. Well, me and my companions are in the rooms next door, so if you don't mind.
Yeah, well, you guys can join us. We have a lot of ale.
Well, fuck it, I'm awake now, why not? She pulls up a chair.
I joined them up. I'm here. I'm sitting. Hi, guys.
Hey, welcome!
Give me the ale, please, now.
You see kind of all kinds of pitchers of ale just sitting on a table. You can just take one. There's glasses lying around. And these guys continue talking about something along the lines of their road from Neverwinter all the way here. And how too peaceful it was.
Meanwhile, I'll take a look at the half-orc in the room. Was he awake at all?
He's actually sleeping like a stump. It seems to you that he has been very, very tired from the last trip. Apparently, he needs his time to rest.
Of course.
What do you do?
I just create an illusory image above his head of a little, like, spinning coin. Spectral spinning coin right above his head.
Yeah, he wakes up for a second, opens his eyes, goes, magic, and fall asleep again.
I form another coin above his head that's spinning.
He takes out his sword and swings at the coin.
It dissipates.
He falls back to sleep.
Okay, I look for something kind of small, kind of loose in the room. Anything lying around?
Loose as in, what do you mean by...
Like candlestick, small book, anything.
There are some pictures hanging on the walls.
I make it float above his head. The picture.
Pisses himself.
Deshaun just shakes his head and walks out of the room.
I hang up the picture again. Alright, enough fun. I come up to the...
Deshaun. Dervon. These gentlemen were just telling us about their ride from Neverwinter. It's a riveting story.
Yes, the roads are pretty safe nowadays. It is surprising, even though we heard there's a lot of attention in Zambia. We're not gonna get there though.
Hello?
I mean, we almost got into a conflict with the dancers, the blade dancers, or what the hell ever they are.
Oh, the blade dancers. These are dangerous, dangerous people.
That's why we avoid conflicting with them.
You know, I've once seen a blade dancer cut the head of a horse while his rider was riding it. It was amazing.
This guy speaking.
I'm sure the horse agreed.
Oh yeah, all the blood and everything. It was fun.
Shut up, Bob.
His name is Bob. Okay.
Sorry.
Forgive Bob for his insolence. He's last fight we had, he received a mace into the head, kind of screwed him over a little bit.
Beer for breakfast. Excellent. I got my job.
Oh yes, you're welcome to join us. We're sorry we woke you up, but you know, the earlier the better.
So, Bob, do you have anything to eat here? I'm fucking starving.
Oh yes, I have some in my pouch.
And he kind of looks around the pouch and takes out some kind of jerky, meat jerky, puts it on the table.
I grab it and swallow it in one piece. It's a bit old, but it's okay, I guess.
It's ration food.
I lick my fingers. Nice, Bob. Do you have more of this?
No, that's all I had. There's some in the kitchen, probably.
I look.
Your voice annoys me. Just shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
I'm just sipping off the ale. Is it any good? Or is it just cheap?
It is a cheap ale that you expect from soldiers to have on the road.
I just mage handed back to the table.
I drink the glass that he put back on the table in one sip. That was good.
For you, yes.
So, fellas, you seem like a bunch of adventurers. What are you doing in the city?
Well, we were escorting Shlomo. Now we're free, I guess. Right, guys?
Oh, excuse the little one. We were doing business with a certain lord, escorting him to this great city.
I see.
I believe you are the personal guards of the king?
The Emperor, actually, yes.
Emperor,
don't
pardon
remember.
me. Pardon me. Titles get confusing.
That is fine. He's a fine man, yes, who were his escorts. Apparently, yesterday, he, together with the Duchess of kind of fallen land, Van Daxenbosch, had tales with Loriana, the Queen of Obscure. Something about meeting with the angels. I've not really understood what it means.
Angels?
Yes. They're looking for someone to escort them and help them with that, but apparently the Emperor decides that we should probably stay here. It's more safe for us. And to be honest, I don't want to meet any angels. I've seen enough demons in my life to see the other side is not really fun for me.
Interesting.
When I sleep, I found... Shut up, Bob!
Bob is retarded.
Mr. DM,
Yes.
my character will move back into the room and actually write the text on the ring. The ring of invisibility. We'll write it on the parchment.
Alright. You can do that. You have a parchment.
Yes, I have 9 parchment.
Okay.
8 now.
Very well. Yeah, so if you guys would like some breakfast, there's some served down there. You leave the room. You know your way toward the kitchen?
Yes, we've stayed here before.
Oh, alright, so... It took us about an hour to find this room yesterday. So many floors in this castle.
Well, gentlemen, it's been an interesting conversation. But for now, I bid you a very fine good day. And I leave.
Good day to you too. Fitz, why were you muted?
I think I left the channel and came back in when I was trying to figure out why I couldn't hear anything,
Oh, okay. You can hear us.
and hadn't spoken since.
Oh, God.
Not quiet. Alright.
So, anyone else following me?
I mean, my character is still interested in getting some translation done. If did we actually agree to go do that?
Yeah, but we have business in the castle first, I believe.
That's true.
Hadrian,
I am still asleep.
are you? Okay.
Yeah, I am. That is a stone.
You have a hard button when you push the talk.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's like you hear a massive click every time you talk.
Get him? Yes, mechanical, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mechanical?
Mechanical.
Mechanical. Anyway, in the hallway, I see these two.
Yes, in the hallway you see a great big blue-furred minotaur speaking soundly to a man. And you can see a big body-sized sword kind of clinging to his back.
Can I understand it?
They're speaking common, yes.
All right. Well, I like to just eavesdrop a bit before I intrude. Anything specific or roll?
I can pretty hear pretty clearly. It goes about something along the lines of, well, you know, the Duchess needs our attention. It is important for us to stay here. But I don't like waiting too long. It makes my fur crawl. How do you humans yet? I feel nervous. Well, you're nervously enough. We still need to help the Queen, and the Duchess wants us to help her.
Question.
Yes.
What would I know about Minotaurs from before?
What can you roll? Roll
History?
history or nature, depending on what you want to try. Biology or culture.
Both horrible, so 10.
10. Okay. Oh, the map for a second, I forgot.
Would they taste like beef? Okay.
Oh, that is back also. You don't know much about Minotaurs. They are pretty not very knowledgeable to you, but what you do know is their origin. They come from somewhere around the Sea of Moonshire. It's the east of the Sword Coast. It's small. It's like a big chunk of islands, and they come from one of those islands, specifically
Wouldn't that
Elrond.
be west?
West, sorry, yes, west of the Sword Coast. They're usually common around the Baldur's Gates area, where the Duchess, of course, resides, and that's where she holds her people. So they're common around the Baldur's Gates nation, called the Pact, in this case. The Minotaurs specifically come from Elrond, which is an island in the
So they would be regarded as a normal race in the Pact area.
They are a normal race, usually visitors. They don't like staying too long within borders of society, like beyond the Sword Coast.
So a Minotaur speaking common is common.
It is very, very common, yes, but it's not common for them to travel this far out. You don't really know why this one is this far out.
So this is probably the first one I've seen.
This is most likely the first one you've seen, yes.
I get excited.
I'm so excited.
Oh! Ooh. A Minotaur. I haven't seen your kind in these places.
Turns to you, together with his buddy. And the buddy speaks. Ah, yes, they're not very common in these parts. This old boy, he's a personal escort of the Duchess. I can speak very fine, thank you. Yes, but your tongue is not as well as you think it might be. It is very nice. Very nice to meet you. He extends his big hand for a gesture of shake a hand.
I extend mine, and I guess it's the ring hand. The pleasure is all mine.
He grabs your hand very, very tightly. You can feel the strength in his hands.
Dervan Flanderberg.
Gnarl.
At your service. How very nice to meet you, Gnarl.
That's very nice, Gnarl. You're making friends. My name is Ven.
Ven?
Ven, yes, in short. Short to Veneraphon, but Ven is very fine.
So tell me, a lot of royalty has visited Arabelle. You know anything going on here?
It's the talk of the town at the moment. Apparently, the Queen, Loriana, together with her weird blackened cloak lady, Brightmere, bless her heart if she doesn't hear me right now, They would like to go visit the angels. Apparently, there's some story behind it. I don't exactly know what. The Queen, the Duchess, and the Emperor, Trumpesdal and Emperor, would like to meet somewhere around this afternoon to discuss these matters. I personally would prefer to stay away, but if my Duchess requires, I shall be at her side.
We all have our duties to fulfill.
Yes.
Anyway, I was on my way to this excellent breakfast at the barracks. It was nice meeting you, Gnarl, Ven. I bid you a good day.
Good evening to you. Good day, you imbecile.
And I guess I walk past them. Well, I take a slow bow. Polite.
The Minotaur bows back.
Walk past. Walk past here, and this guy, is he anyone special?
He seems to be sitting there reading a book.
I ignore it. I walk down.
Right.
Next.
Well, the Chinese just gonna go past them and say good morning and go downstairs to eat breakfast.
I'm pretty much going to do the same thing.
Sure. That's the roleplay part. DM doesn't need to do everything. Roleplay.
Adrian. Kel.
Go back.
Thorin is still sitting at the with the gods.
I am so.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm just leveling up my character because I just got told with level 4. So I'm sorry if I'm like not into it.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm done soon.
It's fine.
Like really soon. Okay.
I'll move you then.
Remember to up your HP.
Yes, I used to do that.
Getting one shot is fun though.
Shit, I think I forgot to up my XP.
Right. So
You guys are noobs!
you guys know your way down to the kitchens. You take the staircase, you end up in this staircase, and you go to this place. You know how to do this. End up in the kitchen.
We've been there before.
Yeah, you've been here before.
cinematic
You know how
now.
it goes. Also, a small note. For those of you who have never noticed, I always shuffle the NPCs or the characters on the map every time you visit a place. You never noticed, did you?
Realistic.
Yeah, I always shuffle them.
Yes. Well, I noticed the throne room was different.
Who's the red guy sleeping there? I was always
Which
wondering.
red guy?
You see my blink?
No, hold it longer.
Hold the door. You see it now?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
They're holding
It's the guy
something.
sleeping, man. Let him sleep. Jeez.
Yeah, we're here right
It's
now.
the end of the
or what?
kitchens. Well, there's the barracks. It's together with the kitchen. It's lively. The guards are up on their feet, eating breakfast, shouting, talking. It's early morning, but within the garrison, it's always active like this.
So is this like a cantina? You go along the here, pick everything you want to eat, and then find a table?
You mean a buffet?
It's basically
Yeah.
here where you pick up. That's where the quartermaster lives.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
a lot of the food
Like-
is already put on the table. Basically, there's guards who are you do that.
It looks like
Put it on
sushi.
the table and they take it out and put new ones in every time. It's because of the guard shifts. There's always somebody who's doing that work.
Is ale being served on this early hour in the morning?
Yes,
Cool. I'm gonna take some ale.
ale is being
from
served together with bread, cheese, and some dried meat.
Yeah, give it to me.
Anyone sitting by the kitchen counter?
No, the food is on there. It's like in little kind of drawers underneath. You can open drawers. You can just take the food out.
Is there any wine?
Just take
You do
some
see
ale,
bottles
you
that might
spoiled
be
brat.
wine.
I take a look at them. Read the label.
They have no label.
God damn it!
They're
I
corked.
look at him and I'm like, you spoiled brat. Just take some ale.
I just stare at him.
Wine.
Uncivilized, ungrateful dwarf. I take the I take the wine and go to the table. A bottle.
All right.
And a glass. And a glass.
Many glasses, yes.
Just a glass. Just for me.
Very well.
Yeah, actually,
grab
this
some
time.
food and some to drink and goes to the table.
Very good.